Hello and welcome to this Superior Beds educational video series. I'm Alex Rebrain, the Marketing Director, and I'm here today to talk about buying a king-size bed. Now, when buying a king-size bed, there are only really two questions to answer. First question is size. Is this the right size bed, or can I get a bigger bed? The second is affordability. Can I afford this bed, or can I afford a larger bed? Now, let's deal with size. Is the king size the right size for you? Well, a standard king size bed is 150 centimetres, 150 centimetres wide by 200 centimetres long. Now, a standard Super King is a full 30 centimetres wider and the same 2 metres long. Now, hold those two measurements or write them down and then take your tape measure and go and measure your bedroom, remembering that most modern bedrooms are designed to take a double bed and 2 side tables. What this means is that you can accommodate a king or even a super king in most modern bedrooms if you're willing to get rid of one or both of your side tables. Why would you do this? It is our professional recommendation that you buy the biggest bed with the highest spring count that you can afford over the lifetime of your bed, which is why you might get rid of your side tables in your bedroom. This brings us to the second question, affordability. Most people only consider the headline cost when purchasing a new bed. What we want you to consider and understand is the value factors. There are 4 value factors that we have defined. Price, and in particular, the price difference between different sizes. Second is cost per night. The third is space per person. And the fourth is number of springs per person. Let's deal with price. Take, for example, say this king size bed is 4,499 Swiss francs. The Super King in the same make and model is 5,199 Swiss francs. So the difference of 700 Swiss francs between a king and a Super King. Okay. Let's consider value factor number 2, cost per night. Based on those prices, the cost per night of a king size bed is 0.61 Swiss francs per night per person. And for a Super King, 0.71 Swiss francs. So therefore, a Super King is 15% more expensive on a per night basis. Value factor number 3 is space per person. So, this king size bed is 1.5 metres wide, 2 metres long, and that gives 1.5 square metres per person in space. The Super King, being 1.8 metres wide and 2 metres long, gives 1.8 square metres of space per person. The Super King is 20% bigger than the king size bed. Value factor number 4 is related to comfort and deals with the number of springs per person. This king size bed gives 2,408 springs per person, and the Super King in the same make and model, 2,923 springs per person. That's 500 springs more than the Super King size, or 15% more springs. So those 4 value indicators, the 4 value factors bring us to the value indicator. The value indicator is a measure that we have derived, and it lets you take one measure for the bed that you're considering and use that to compare against all other beds. Now, for this king size, the value indicator is 5,860 value points. For the Super King in the same size, 7,388. That's 1,500 more value points or almost 26% more value points for a Super King. Now, this brings us to the real question that you must ask and answer. Are you willing to pay 0.1 Swiss francs more per night per person for a bed that is 20% bigger and has 15% more springs? I know I am, and I do. It is our professional recommendation that you buy the biggest bed with the largest spring count that you can afford over the lifetime of the bed. All this information is more and more is available at our website, Superior Beds, or call us on 022 51 81 391. Thank you for watching this video series.